I'm gonna describe to you now that I took the music off. Listen, the noise implementation, the wind, and the setting to set up my setting. How do you set up someone's setting to attack all his chakras and make him depressed? What does that resemble to me when I'm struggling to pay the rent? Listen to the noise implementation around me, don't forget that. Let's see what's next. Look at the wind, look how windy it got. This video is like maybe another 10 minutes. I just walked from over there to here. And I'll show you where Food Basics is. We're sitting right behind it when I just made this for you. I just walked 15 minutes, stopped. Look how windy it got. See, that's Food Basics. We were sitting right behind it. Remember? To show you, I gotta trick them. Record out of nowhere while things are happening. Listen to the birds. When I look at them, they have to move. People, look what they put here. Listen, kids. What does that resemble, motorcycle, to me? All the noises they make for me overnight, flying by. Psychological warfare. Putting the things that annoy you. I know you guys may think it's normal, but every setting's like this to me. Garbage on the floor everywhere. They cut down on the garbage a lot. And the famous carts. Look how windy it got. Look. Now this guy's gone. He has to create movement. He was lying down there. Look. You know everything about the carts, how they're always stuck in my face, how they prep this environment in front of me before I get to it. The construction sign over there. There's always construction everywhere I go. They know the places that I visit regularly. You hear the birds? They made it light, so the program is like an equalizer for a stereo. You can tone down the intensity of things, the volume, the amount of movement. Because at first it was really basic when I woke up to this. A lot of people were given one thing to do when I looked at them, either to scratch their hair or their eye. So what I did one day, I kept on looking at them and looking back, looking at them and looking back. I got certain people that day to scratch their eyes and ears over and over and over again like a bunch of idiots, about 50 times a minute. Too bad I couldn't record that day. They changed the program quickly. Now they implement different things and they take a long time to do them. They don't do them quickly right away. So it's like an equalizer. You can tone the program to be intense, to give it space between each movement or the noise or the correlation of elements. I'm going to explain everything to you. You hear that? How many engines revved a day I hear? At least 50 times an hour. Kids screamed. That's why they put those motorcycles in the corners for me to look at. Or big trucks. So now what they did, see how they changed the program around? Now you hear all these elements implemented at once. The bike, the kid, all of them did it at once and they all disappeared. Now listen. Listen in a quiet place like here, how noisy my surrounding is. With the it's kind of like a do re mi fa so, but the painful one. So for a baby to cry, to know when to cry, but that's got to be connected to you, like a microchip. You can't, baby doesn't know when to cry, when not to. It's crazy. Baby doesn't know that. A big human being, fine, but a baby that doesn't even know what 2 + 2 make. So I have the transmitter, they got the receiver, everything around me and my environment that surrounds me in order for this to function. Otherwise it won't. And for all of it to function, you need to be tracked on the GPS for them to know where you are in order to bring these people around you or the insects or whatever they do. Because I've been to far areas where this wasn't set up. You don't see insects, you don't see the air implemented. All you see is a bunch of cars and people bothering you. That's it. So it has to be the area set up already. Because they have to know the architecture of it. Where to put this guy, where to bring in the noise from here, what to put over there. They have to have it studied. So it's a setup. They're setting this up worldwide. Because that's how they're going to enslave us. That's what the hexagon means. The 6 points. 666. It's a place, it's a lock. You can't come out of it. Which way you go. You could do whatever you want. You're locked. That's slavery. Super slavery. Tit. So I saw 3 movements. And then tit. Listen. Listen. This will trip you out. It did it to me at first. It took me 6 months to admit this to you on camera today. I knew this information a long time ago. I didn't have the balls, so nobody would think I'm nuts. Look at the noise and movement correlation. How it's all attached. It's not a natural setting. Wind kicks in. Wing, wing. Bird. Car. Another car for movement. As soon as I get here, look what I see, a U-turn. Now there's no movement in front of me. You heard that? Because there's no movement. Again, somebody turned on his car. Wind. You heard that? Not what I said, but the actual bird. Movement, noise. Wind kicks in more because there's no movement in front of me. Airplane. Movement. Airplane. So I see movement. Look. Wind kicks in when there's no movement, always. Heard that talking? It's gonna get louder. Her phone rang. Look. Airplane. Car. Look what surrounds me. A machine of movement and noise. They toned it down though. Movement, when I look there. Airplane. Another car. Movement, when I look there. The setting, they put a red towel over there already to make it look weird, stick out. Talking. I will prove to you the correlation, if not today, another day. When you listen to all these sounds, the way they're being implemented, it's not that the sounds themselves are annoying. It doesn't matter, you're outside, you're supposed to hear sounds. It's the way they're being implemented. They're like tactical weapons, one after the other. So you hear constant noise and constant movement the whole time. And the only way this could happen around you with your chip. It's impossible any other way. This is what I want to prove to you more than anything. Noise. Nothing moving here, right? Look at the wind. Now that there's someone coming and I'm looking at them. Watch. The construction, how they set up everything around me. It's all construction. It's summertime. They usually do more, but around me there's always a lot more than regular movement. This is the usual stalking. It's no biggie. Man, I hope you can hear those sounds on the phone camera, because they're making them really light and really far away. So I'll upload this video. If it doesn't look bad, if it's bad, I'll even admit it to you. Let's see what we can get out of it. So it was all of a sudden quiet. All you heard is then they talked. Who acts that way? What did she laugh about? These are the sudden bursts of sound that you're being attacked with. It's ludicrous. It took me so long to even admit this. I was afraid. Now I'm not seeing movement. The noise element should go up, at least from a couple places. See, I heard 4 things now. A horn, the bird, and them. But all being implemented at a low dose. Not a high dose, not intense, not high pitched. Do you know how you can tell this? Mute of it. Well, you can't mute it. We're doing noise. So just don't listen to my voice. Don't take anything I say in consideration. And listen to all the noise the whole time. I've been recording now for, 12 minutes. The other one's half an hour. I'll put them together for you guys. Constant noise. Constant. Can't get away from it. It's not just that. For all that noise to be implemented, you can't possibly do this, not a human being. How would the car know that there's a human being talking here for it not to make noise? As soon as the human being shuts up, the car makes noise. How? There's only one way. More noise. Because I'm looking over here, there's no movement. Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys to a better area one day. Not one day, pretty soon. I can't say when though, because they track me and they're gonna try to do this. It didn't work too good today, I admit. If I were to judge this video as a proof that it's correlated, there is a tiny bit, but I won't be satisfied with it because they know I'm doing it. They have my phone tapped. I proved that to you. Now, usually when I come out, they attack me with everything. So how did they know I'm coming out? Even the noise element, not just the movement. How did they know I was coming out for them to do this? It wasn't like this the whole time we were standing there. How did they know? How did they know? That proves not only the microchip, it's GPS. You have to be situated around me, all around me. And wherever I go, real life as it goes on, whether it's a store or a... So you can see them from the side of your eye. You can see that. How? Now they're gonna attack me hard, look. Because now they're free to make noise here. It's still the same elements. Look at them waiting for me, look. So, they wanna wait for you to get you. Those were the 2 talking by the pool over there. They decided to come out when I came out. So that's how it is. But this video, in terms of proving about the microchip, well, this proves that the stalking, obviously, for them to know when I leave, and obviously they have an idea when to move or not to move. But I want to prove to you how the noise around you, it's all correlated. I have another video that I shot for you guys the other day with the beetle. That proved it. But the problem, I was doing it with a small camera, and then the sound on it is pretty crappy. It doesn't take sound good. But you could still hear the beetle noise going up and down. This video, I'm not too proud of it, but I'm still gonna upload it. And I'm gonna keep trying to find certain times to prove to you guys how my microchip is connected directly to my environment. You already know that, but I'm gonna prove to you the noise element, that is connected even with nature, not just people, and people inside the cars driving them. All right. No, it's all correlated, guys. There's no way you can get these elements correlated like that in any environment, because this is technical. It's tactical. Nature is not tactical. So this is what I need to prove more than anything now. Everything else has been proven. So when I do meet a real doctor, for once in a long time, I haven't met one. I met people pretending they're doctors. They're barely nurses, qualified nurses, that they hire to replace the real doctors wherever I go. We'll see how we do this. Now, they do have a couple of doctors in their circles. I already know a couple. I took my mother to one before, and I already know. Those are the guys that chip you. So if they can't implement noise, they stalk you. Here, you won't hear much noise. You have to go to a place where people and cars can't get in. It's the only way. Because there, they can't annoy you with the movement. They'll take out a couple of planes at first. But it's not enough, because all you have to do is not look up, and you won't see the planes. There you could see how you get tactically attacked with noise. You have to go to an area. I was going to take you over there, but look, now they have people there with fluorescent green shirts and you know, sitting on a table and dirt on my trail, things to disgust you. They prep the environment for you. So it's a working area. When you get chipped, the idea is to surround you with all this and not for real people to be around, because they could tell what's happening to you. So this was a big experiment done, and it went to shit when I woke up, and it's going more to shit now. I'm trying not to record my environment too much, because I'm trying to stay from within myself. They're talking, but who cares? To stay within my, you know, because I'm ignoring my surroundings. They're completely harmful and useless to begin with. Harmful, not useless. So, how you doing, man? And that way you don't get to record people. I don't want to record people anymore. You've seen them all 1,000 times everywhere I go, especially in my building. There's no point. So now they start talking. Now here, listen. Now they have no more people to bring. Listen, look how stupid they are, these people. They never expect you to do such a thing. Listen. Wind. Brake release. Seagull. Somebody shut the door. Somebody coughed. Birds. Kid screamed. How would the kid know to scream that loud? Because there's nothing around me to make noise or movement. How would he know how loud to scream? Look, there's a bug here now. Look, only a chip that's implanted in you. I don't know what makes them do, but look, there's some kind of bug around me now. This chip activates everything. Do you know how many times in my life I've had dirt or bugs or little flies go into my eye when I'm walking out because it got windy out of nowhere? Guys, over a thousand times in the last 10 years. 1,000. Not 10, not 20, 1,000. I come home, my eyes all red. I had to go to the hospital once. Something went in there, like a little piece of aluminum. They had to actually surgically remove it from the wind being blown when there's nobody around to move. Look, look. Now I'll show you in a minute how when I look at people, there's a lot of movement, the wind will go away. It will go away. Now here it's gone where I'm sitting. It's still a bit here on the trees. Look how it's less now. And look how in a bit it'll be more windy. I don't like to stress much on the wind. It's true, but I don't like to stress much on it because it's not affecting me as much. It's not my problem. My problem is the people. It's going to stores and meeting real people and being surrounded with real human beings that are there to work and meet customers in order to sell them things. Not be sitting there in order to apply some kind of dirty science on you with stalking and talking and annoy you and get paid for it and keep you imprisoned so you don't get to meet real normal human beings. That's what counts to me the most. So in order to accomplish that, I got to remove this microchip because they know where I am. They're always going to surround me wherever I go with these people. There's no way out of it. Now he screams again. How come he didn't scream when the girl passed earlier? Just to show you how correlated this is, but they're trying to be sneaky and change the tone of it. That's how this program works. Talking. Somebody slammed something. I hear cars. If cars go a certain speed, they make noise. If they go 40, 50, they don't. They have to go about 70, 80, and then you can get that noise out of it. You hear shh. You don't hear that going 40, 50. Coughing again. Noise implementation in my surroundings. It's all automatic. These people would not have the know-how if it wasn't a part of a program that would, I don't know, I guess it vibrates to them. It does something to them to let them know either to move or to make noise or something. Car. Or a bike. So I'm gonna upload this video. It's enough for today because I want to see how this phone at least records the sound. If it sounds good, at least I'll have an idea for next time when I get you a better proof than this one. This one wasn't too good. I'm not too proud of it. To really, absorb and realize. I don't know. I want to see that the sound is you guys can hear the same thing on video that I hear right now. So this is just an experiment. Let's put it up. All right. See you guys later.